Look what I managed to find in the garage. I look like Jurgen Klopp Jr. Don't have the skin-tight red leggings, I'm afraid, but close enough. I forgot I had this, but perfect. I can now be at one with Jurgen Klopp Jr. and just realise what it is like to look like a complete prune. So welcome to episode 5 of this Liverpool Football Manager 2017 beta save. Apologies for no video yesterday. At the time of this being uploaded, I am currently away in Cambridgeshire, so I've scheduled this video to go up on the Sunday. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Please smash that like button if you are. It just lets me know that you are enjoying the series and keeps me motivated to produce quality content. So the word of the series so far is definitely inconsistent, as you can see from our results. There's quite a few wins in there, however there's a few losses. We've only actually drawn 2 games in the league against Stoke and West Ham, both 2-2 draws incidentally. And since episode 4, we've played 4 games, 3 of which are league games. So you can see last episode was very successful, the tactic worked wonderfully, but then against Crystal Palace it didn't work. So I went with the Red Panda tactic, the 4-2-4, as usual. And we went 1-0 up through Jordan Henderson, and I thought, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. This is going stupendously well. We've beaten Swansea, we've beaten Burnley, it's going to be a 3rd win in a row. Let's just see the goal then. Henderson charging forwards into Mane, down the right wing, skip past his man, lovely cross, and Henderson at the near post tucked it home, lovely finish. However, they managed to score 3 goals through Montero, Townsend and Jason Puncheon, 3-1 up at half time. Not at half time, after 22 minutes. I then thought, this isn't working. I changed to the red onion tactic, the 3-2-4-1 formation. I'll remind you of it in a second. And Origi scored a penalty, so we're back in the game. We then managed to equalise in the 54th minute through Mane, but the problem about this, Origi actually missed he actually missed a penalty. I just realised, then scored a penalty in the same minute. That's a bit strange. But Benteke scored in the 63rd minute, and the problem with this tactic is it's just so erratic. So this is the tactic I've been using, the Red Panda. I altered it because it's just not been working how I wanted it to. That's the red onion. You can see it's very attacking. There's no fullbacks, and it's erratic because we don't play fullbacks. We can concede lots of goals, we can score lots of goals, and it just results in some crazy games. We did actually beat West Brom 3-2 using the red onion tactic. Goals from Payet, Sturridge and Stanislas. Stanislas was his first goal for the club. They did actually open the scoring, and they did get an 89th minute goal as well to make the scoreline not as convincing, but we were convincing. We had 27 shots, 15 on target, 59% possession. Great strike from Stanislas there. Only 1 clear-cut chance, 4 half chances. So we did take our half chances today. But this tactic does create goals, and we then actually lost 3-2 against Newcastle using the red onion tactic. Really disappointing result. They took the lead through Perez. We got back into the game with a Lovren, and then we actually went 2-1 up through Lallana. However, they ended up winning the game. They got back into it and scored a 63rd minute winner through Perez, and we just couldn't break them down after that. Very frustrating. It was a very equal game, but Newcastle, who probably are running away the Championship, yes they are, quite clearly. So they're a tough team. They're basically a Premier League team. They've got Premier League players. They've signed some incredible players over the summer despite being in the Championship. So they're a strong team, but it is disappointing nonetheless because it was a chance of silverware and we've blown it. Does mean we can concentrate on the league, that old cliche, until the FA Cup comes along. I reverted to the Red Panda tactic ahead of the whole City game, but I changed the philosophy, the mentality, everything about the tactic, because we've gone control, gone short passing, we're exploiting the middle and working the ball into the box. I'm making the defence sit slightly deeper because we're just getting destroyed at the back. Now, FM17 at the moment, there's a little bit of a few frustrating things to it, I find. Goalkeepers can 1 minute pull off a world-class save, and then the next minute they're completely clueless. They're like a 3-year-old running after a ball. They're doing nothing. They're just standing there, and it's annoying. Defences occasionally are very non-existent, which is a little bit irritating. But that's just the beta for you. There's things to be ironed out, and I have to adapt to the game. I can't just expect something to work straight away. This series, I doubt I will win anything, to be honest, because I'm getting used to the game, aren't I? That's an excuse already, I know, sorry. But we did actually win 2-0 against Hull with my adapted tactic. We were dominant, more possession, a lot more shots. We just kept them out completely. It is Hull City bottom of the league, to be fair. But look at this for an own goal. It's another one of them. That's the second one. I think this could be a problem because we've seen a couple of really odd own goals. Henderson did get another goal. He's a little bit of a goal machine this year, and that confirmed victory. It would have been nice to get a few more goals in this game, but this tactic has just calmed things down a bit from the last few results where we were scoring 3 goals, conceding 2, conceding 4, which wasn't exactly pleasing to see. You can see top goal scorer is actually Dimitri Payet, our new signing. 4 goals, 3 assists. His average rating is not as good as some of our players, but he's productive in quite a few games. I mean, he's been involved in 7 goals in 10 starts and 1 sub appearance. Sadio Mane has been probably the player of the series so far. 3 goals and 5 assists from that right wing. And Henderson, 3 goals and 2 assists. Origi's got 2 goals. Chan, Sacco, Stanislas, Lovren, Firmino, Coutinho, Sturridge and Lallana all have a goal each as well. And there's a few players with assists. But average rating wise, like I said, Mane flying away, 7.36. Lovren's been good at the back. Probably going to be my centre-back partnership with Sacco now. That seems to... They did well against Hull City, so we'll see how they do against Man United today. It's a completely different kettle of fish, of course. So we're taking on Manchester United at home, at Anfield. Massive rivals, of course. And then taking on massive local rivals, Everton. Just a stone's throw away. Trying to throw in a few different sayings here. So this is the team I'm going with to take on Manchester United today. Actually, I'll just show you the league table. You can see we're 7th in the league. We've got a game in hand. If we beat Man United, we go above them and get into 4th place. Despite a very iffy start to the season, we could actually be in a Champions League place at the end of this match. Arsenal and Tottenham leading the way. Man City not far behind. It's quite tight at the top, actually. No one has had a perfect season. Everyone's at least lost 2 games this year. We don't have a prolific goal scorer. That could be a problem, but that's the tactic that I'm using. I'm not using a striker, am I? With the red onion, I do. Origi or Sturridge up front. Sturridge's morale is terrible, mainly because I'm not playing him, I think. But when he has played, he's just not been great at all. He scored 1 goal. Origi's actually got 2. He's been better. Not as good average rating wise, but he has been better, I think. And Coutinho's just completely out of it. Since wanting to go to Spurs, the only teams actually scored against, ironically, this season is Spurs. It's like he was trying to show them, you should have signed me. And he's just got angry, and it's really annoying, and certain players are getting upset with me. I've got a quite big squad, and certain players are coming to me saying I want to be in the first team, and then the whole 5 or 6 other members of the squad come to me and say, I'm not happy with your treatment of Lucas, why aren't you playing him? And then you have to say, well, if I played him, some of you wouldn't be able to play, and that sort of shuts them up. But it's a little bit irritating trying to keep control of the morale. I think it was a problem on FM15 and FM16 on the beta, trying to just appease the players, because they can really gang up on you. I don't know if it's because I'm a new manager. I've never managed before. If you were someone that's won the Champions League 5 times and you went to a club, maybe that wouldn't happen so much. But I've been here like 2 months, and the players just... they're very hard to interact with. I guess that's realistic though. I guess players are hard to interact with nowadays. Man United going with a 4-4-1-1. Ibrahimovic going to be dangerous, but as you can see, it's a typical Mourinho tactic. He's got Fellaini as the most attacking midfielder. He has got attacking midfielders in midfield. Martial, Pogba, Mkhitaryan. So, relatively attacking players there. But he's dropped them back quite deep. I suppose he's playing away from home. Let's see if it's going to be a 0-0, just like the real life game. Let's go for this. Media's been on our back a bit. Social media as well. You will never walk alone. Oh, wait, I am alone. I need Oliver. Keep forgetting. That's terrible. We need the mascot. We need Bruno the Onion as well. Bruno the Red Onion. Oh, Mane's got injured. I just held on to Bruno and the magic power didn't work. Oh dear, what is this? This is bad. This is our best player. It's just typical, isn't it? Potential knee injury, season ending. Luckily, Junior Stanislas has been alright for us, so he's going to come off the bench on the right wing. Players are looking up for this, tackling superbly, but Man United have a corner here. And it's over the bar from Zlatan. That should have been a goal from that range. Here's Man United again. We've not had any highlights so far. Here's Fellaini looking dangerous. Ibrahimovic, pathetic goalkeeping. I mean, it was such a slow looping header, and Zlatan scored. Look at this. The goalkeeping is irritating, if I'm honest, on this game. Look, he's looped it. What? Why did he dive so late, Karius? It's not just Mignolet that I'm having problems with. Karius is also having problems, and we're 1-0 down at half time. Showing me something else in the second half. We'll have to go attacking because nothing has been happening. We'll go fluid. We're going to go a bit more direct. I've changed it up completely. Let's exploit the flanks. Man United have set up to just be solid, but they've been the better team, and we've been non-existent in this game. We've had 2 shots, both off target, less possession as well. But here we are at the start of the second half. Can Payet work some magic? Chan into Lallana. Lallana through to Henderson. Henderson, good save by Romero. De Gea is out, so that is one advantage for us. Can we have a good corner here from Payet? It's headed away by Pogba, his French teammate. Here's Payet again, running into Lovren. Lallana, Payet, Henderson. It's not quite through to Klein, and that's the end of that highlight. That's it. I'm going for the red onion. If we can't score, then it's just we have to do something different, and I have to make some changes. Gomez will come in for Klein, and we'll bring Sturridge on for Gea. Now Sturridge, he's obviously got very low morale, but it needs to be done. Sturridge is dangerous. Here's Man United again. Schneiderlin through to Martial. We're going to be cut open down the sides now with this tactic. Fellaini, good. Karius catches that. And the goalkeeping is just really inconsistent. We need to do something else. We're going to pump it to Daniel Sturridge. Get stuck in. Let's push up a bit. I'm a bit desperate now. Let's hit early crosses into the box as well. Let's try something a bit different. We have just not been in this game whatsoever. And Payet has now picked up a knock. Stanislas with this corner. Sacco, penalty. Now penalties have been really inconsistent on this game as well. I think I've seen more misses than actual penalties scored. But let's hope. I think it's Sturridge taking it. Please, Sturridge. Oh, bloody hell. Every penalty is missed. He hit it down the middle again. What is wrong with these players? Seriously. Payet's injured. Origi's going to come on. Oh, I've run out of substitutions. Payet, you're going to have to stay on, my friend. You're going to be injured probably for the next half a year now. Okay, I can't get too angry. Like I said, it is the beta, but you know, it just gets to you sometimes, doesn't it? With how many penalties have we had, and how many have been missed? Sturridge is a striker. Why is he slotting it right down the middle? You should be able to finish it into a corner if you're a striker. It wasn't even a powerful shot down the middle, and we've lost this game because of that penalty miss, and it's very frustrating. 20 seconds to go. Is there one last chance here? Maybe Sturridge?
Maybe Sturridge.
And we've lost 1-0 at home to Manchester United. I don't know what to say. Well, we should have done better. I'm going to be harsh on them because Sturridge had the chance to equalise for us and change the game. Instead, we're in 7th place. We're 4 points off the Champions League spots. We've won 5, drawn 2 and lost 4. It's just so inconsistent. Some of you are probably thinking, we'll change the tactic. We'll go for a more sensible tactic. Maybe I have to. Maybe I'll try this asymmetric onion tactic because although it's a little bit bizarre looking, it should hopefully work a little bit better because we've got a simple 4 at the back. We've got some midfielders. We're crowding the midfield. We've got a striker. Let's go for it. It's a control tactic at the moment, but do I change it completely? That's the question. Maybe we won't close down as much. I want to close down like Liverpool do in real life, but it's just not working. I don't know how to make it work effectively. We're going to go for tight marking as well. And we'll try this against Everton. Mane's out for 6 to 7 weeks. It could have been worse, but it is quite a bad injury. It's a strained knee ligament. Look, hopefully that's the last we see of Sturridge in that sort of form. Sturridge has just not been good at all, and I'm going to have to drop him. He's just not been the goal scorer he should be. Even when I've had a striker up front playing the red onion tactic, he's not been effective, and he's missed a penalty now, and confidence is shot. So, ahead of the Everton game, I've given Emre Can a new contract. It's a big one, 125k a week. He came to me, said he wanted a new contract, and what can you do? You've got no power. If I want to keep hold of him, I have to give him the contract. We've got a bit of money to spend anyway. We're actually over the wage budget now, but I can just reduce that to that, and now we're fine. He's a great player, he's versatile, and he's worth a lot of money, so if someone wants to come in for him, he's going to cost a lot. Playing Friday night football as well for the first time against Everton, massive game away from home, and we're in 7th place, they're in 10th, they've got the chance to overtake us with a win. We need to get a result here, for the fans more than anything. Now I'm going to have to change the team up completely. I'm actually going to play Payet on the wing. We're going to play Lallana left midfield, and up front I'm going with Origi. Sturridge has annoyed me so much. He's just, I'm actually going to put Danny Ings in the squad, I think, instead of Sturridge. Chan is really good as a roaming playmaker in the defensive midfield position, which is quite interesting. Firmino behind Origi, Payet on the wing, Lallana, Henderson. So it's a similar lineup. We're going with Sakho. He'll play as a defensive centre-back defend, and Lovren as a ball-playing defender. We'll stick them in their correct roles that they prefer and see how it works. This is untested. I haven't used this, apart from I think I used it for a few minutes, didn't I, in a friendly. It could go disastrously wrong, but the other tactics, they're not working how I want them to. I have to go for something more standard. This isn't exactly standard. I know it's some sort of asymmetric weirdo thing, but in the past, on FM13, I used to do asymmetric stuff all the time and it would work a treat. So here we go. Wish me luck, everyone. Should we ask a question today in the comment section below? Demographic question. Sort of. It's not really a demographic question at all, actually. Which club do you support? Let me know in the comment section below. Club or clubs, you might support more than one club. I know people in certain countries might support a Premier League or La Liga team as well as their local team. Even people in England support their local team and another team. So they're playing a 4-2-3-1. Enner Valencia, who's just been awful in real life recently, I bet he's going to score goals against me. Lukaku's bound to score goals. He's just lethal in this game, I think. They've got a couple of injuries. James McCarthy, maybe we should target him. Hard tack, a bit harsh, but you got to take advantage of these things. Team talk then. Do it for the fans. Quite simple. Assertively go out in there and give these fans their money worth. Oh, Klein's conditions really bad. I suppose it's just been international week. I didn't explain that, but 2 weeks off for international week, and I'm guessing some teams just played. What's going on here? I'm shaking hands. Yeah, some international teams probably only played 3 days ago, as this is the Friday night match. So Klein's a bit knackered. Here's Gea, headed away to Henderson. Henderson hits the post with a blistering effort. Blistering barnacles. That was an awesome effort from Henderson, but it didn't go in. I've changed the corner routine, by the way. I've gone for something a little bit different to see if it works. Oliver's gone for a walk. There he is. George the cat, by the way. I know he appeared in the first episode, but he's just very sleepy at the moment. I think he's sleeping on the bed. He might make the odd appearance every now and then. If he needs food, he might come in and pester me whilst I'm recording. Good start to the game. 6 shots to their 0. At the moment, the tactic is all right. And we've won a free kick in a dangerous position. Payet scores his first free kick for the club. Just outside the box. He's got 18 on free kicks. I think that's probably the highest on the game. And he's just whipped that over the wall perfectly. I mean, that's a tough position to score from because it's so close to the penalty box. Hard to get it up and over the wall, but he's done it perfectly. We're 1-0 up. And it's working a treat, this. The asymmetric onion is the way to go. I want a weird tactic to work. I don't want to just go for a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-2-1 Christmas tree formation or something standard that I've used before. I want to go for something a bit different. This is a bit different. Currently it's working. We're scored from a free kick, I know, but we are dominating the game. Klein is very tight. He's on a yellow, so I'm going to bring on young Joe Gomez at right back. He's got so much potential, by the way. He could be a star. If I do any more, if I go further than 2 seasons, then he could be a star. I mean, traditionally with a beta save, as YouTubers tend to do 1 or 2 seasons just to get used to the game. It's an introductory series to FM17, but I'm open to going a bit further if I'm enjoying the save, if you guys are enjoying the save, and if we're making progress. We'll see what happens, essentially. Take it as it comes. Okay, Karius with the goal kick, whipping it up the pitch to Origi, who can't get on the end of that, and now is it going to be the first highlight we see for Everton? Attacking with Morales. Come on, guys, get in there. Knock him down. Delafeu going all the way, and that's an easy save for Karius, but I wouldn't have put it past him to let that in, because the goalkeeping is just so iffy. Every shot you just think, is that going to be a goal? We're going to get stuck in. We've got tight marking on already. I think what we would do is, I want to time waste, but you can't time waste with the control tactic, which is a little bit irritating. We keep hold of possession. Make sure Karius is distributing it short. Henderson's quite tired in the middle of the pitch, obviously doing a lot of running. Probably played for England this week as well. Didn't actually have a look at the international performances of my players. So Payet scored the free kick. Do I keep him on? Do I take him off for Stanislas? Henderson I could bring off for Milner. He's not completely match fit. Maybe Firmino off for... Let's bring on Coutinho. We're going to give him another opportunity. Free kick to Everton in a dangerous part of the pitch. And here go Everton, but fortunately that cross is caught by Karius into Lovren. Chan, back to Karius. then he does pump it up the pitch and gives the ball away. But good tackle by Coutinho. Can Lallana cause any problems down the left here? Here's Coutinho. Into Chan. Henderson. Come on, Henderson, do something. He's hit it, and it's a save by Stecklenburg. Some of the saves just look really weird at the moment in 3D. Going to take Henderson off. He is on a yellow card. We'll bring on Milner. Play him as a ball-winning midfielder, though. Let's put Payet to support. Just calming the game down now. Let's turn it to flexible control. Can we hang on to this result? Please, guys. We've been the better team, as you can see there statistically. Just hang on, for Oliver's sake. Chan heads it away. Morales back on the ball. Good tackle. Milner can't clear it properly. And here's oh, good clearance. And Origi's through on the counter. Origi hits it wide. He beat the keeper, but beat the post too. He's got pace though. He's dangerous on the counter-attack. Payet up to Origi. And what is going on there? I don't know what happened. And here's Balassi causing all sorts of problems, but he can't finish, fortunately. They've come into the game, now they're attacking. I'm going to go defensive. I'm risking it. I don't like going defensive because it usually goes terribly wrong, but we have to here. We can't control the game now anyway. They're going to be attacking. Oh, what was that? Was that meant to be a free kick from China? He's just hit it into the plate. Why is it even... What? Ah, it's really annoying, and that's wide. I'm just frustrated. It's just so inconsistent. I just don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen. And Balassi, and it's a good defensive header, but it's in the back of the net from Gagui, of all people. The bloody Kante guy, who's not actually Kante but plays like Kante apparently, and it's 1-1. Why can't we win? It is so irritating. Do something, guys, please. I think it's going to end 1-1. We were just so in control of this game in the first half, and now it's a corner for Everton at the death. Fortunately, it's a foul from Balassi. But that's the end, and we could... unlucky. I mean, this tactic is better, quite clearly. It's worked. Kind of, but it needs some tweaking. It's the first time I've used it. And we end today's episode in 7th place still with 18 points, but there's the teams to play at the weekend that can overtake us. There's a lot of teams that can overtake us. So today wasn't a successful episode. We've only conceded 2 goals, but we've only scored 1. And we've got Arsenal next, which is going to be tough. And then Bournemouth, Sunderland, Middlesbrough. We have to be winning those games. Chelsea... Oh, where am I? Chelsea and then Southampton over the Christmas period. Let's show the... Southampton and Leicester game. So we'll play against the champions, we'll play against Southampton. This is a mid-table performance from us at the moment. We need to pick it up. I need to sort something out that works. Henderson's suspended now for the next game as well, which isn't good. But wish me luck. Hit that like button, please. Let me know which teams you support. And I will see you in episode 6.